It tripped me out. There are owners of private prisons that are suing the states that they are contracted to put people in prison in right now in this country. Let me say that again now. There are owners of private prisons that have been contracted by the states to put their prison in that state and put people in prison that are suing those states because they promised them a certain amount of occupancy, and since they've changed some of their laws to be more lenient on locking people up, which has reduced the population in the prison, and now they suing them for that makeup because they promised them more people than they got. This is how much of a business putting people in jail is. That because they operating at 50% and y'all promised me 75, 80%, I can sue y'all now because y'all ain't locking up enough people. Yeah, because y'all reduced and changed some of y'all laws, so y'all not locking people up for simple shit no more, like y'all was.
Right.
Now, our jails ain't as full, we not making as much money. So either y'all gonna have to pay me the money that y'all, the difference, or y'all gotta lock some more people up. And the states can't afford to pay them out of the pocket trade, so now they in court going back and forth right now over this. Like, yo, this is crazy. This is how much of a commodity and how much of a business it is to lock people up in America. Because, you know, back in the day, when they was getting 100 a day, it's probably more than that now, 200 a day or whatever for each prisoner. But, yeah, you know, you promised me when I set this prison up, I was going to be at 80%, 75, 80% occupancy. And now I've been operating at 50%. I'm losing money. Now, y'all got to do something. Something got to change. Y'all got to lock some of these cats up, or y'all got to pay me. So, like, that's crazy. Like, how is putting people in the jail just become a business? I thought jail was supposed to be a deterrent for people not to do crime. So if everybody just stopped doing crime, then what's supposed to happen then? Now, that's going to be a problem, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Crazy. This is insane. Insane, yeah. Like, when I read that, I couldn't believe it. Like, how you suing people because they ain't bringing up people to your jail?
That's a large number, too.
Yeah, it's a large number. Yeah. The jail's supposed to stay 80% full. Yeah. Keep them in here. Lock them up.
80%.
Yeah. That's how you can make their money. That's the revenue, baby. The number's at the top. I got to reach this number. So I need this amount of capacity to reach that number. 50 won't do it. I got too many empty cells in here, baby. I need beds got to be filled, baby. I got beds that need to be filled, baby. Come on now.
Like a hotel.
Hey, like the hotel. Just exactly like a hotel. Who are you talking about? The same amount.
Wow.
Come on now. And like I said, they in court right now trying to get that paper.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers from the GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rikakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole free elect and those that cleave to the body. And as you heard this lesson, well, this video, what he was actually going into, you actually have private prison owners suing states over reduced prison population, man. All right, which is an oppression which coming from, you know, these devils, all right, these governments and these states. Everything is designed to further imprison the Israelites, man. Starting with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I got the brother here.
Khan, this is brother Deshaya.
Yeah, the brother Kaya. All right, we just wanted to get in a lesson today, all right, concerning the global hustlers, man. All right, because, you know, contrary to popular belief, when you really just look at the ways that this devil have us covered, entrenched on every side, all right, everything is a business, man. All right, go ahead.
What we just been going into the last couple of lessons of camp, as far as the food and clothes that we wear, and all on all sides, man, it's all for him to profit.
Yeah, it's a profit.
Come.
So when you take the lives of people and look at them as just a profit, then what manner of man are you? All right, as the man said, not enough people are being locked up because the laws are too lenient. all right, they're gonna come down with harder laws, man. All right, and this part of their program to keep Jake as a whole of Israelites in what? In a prison, man. All right, give me that, brother.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, starting at 22. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses."
Yeah, see, our people are spoiled and kept, jailed and hid in prison houses. Because America, all right, was founded as a corporation, man. All right, this is nowhere to live. All right, they don't live by, there's no integrity of the land. All right, this is a incorporation, man. You look at America, it was built on an incorporation type lifestyle, man. All right, when the slaves was moved over from, private owners, these devils that had the slaves in these ancient times, we was moved over to the Emancipation of Proclamation, which really means a transferring, all right, of just like labor slaves, or the slaves that was around the house, into what? A corporate slaves, man. All right, and now that corporate slave have become a great big business concerning what? The prison, which is the main culprit that these devils use to keep our people further oppressed, man. You got it.
If I could say, because that's what you see with these other nations, man. They come from the other countries and come to America to make their money. This is, like you said, it's set up as a corporation, right? So they come here, they make their money. That's why you see them leaving now, because they see that it's crumbling. The corporation is failing. Okay.
Because America, this been a golden cup in the hand of the Lord, and everybody see America as a come up. All right, but even these private owners, all right, when you go into who they are, matter of fact, let's read a little bit on these private owners and who they are. All right, this is a overview of who they are. All right, let's see. I think you had it pulled up. Yeah, it's two major companies, all right, which is the GEO Group and the Core Civic, I believe.
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, Con, go ahead.
Con, this is, and this from the AI overview. It said private prisons are primarily owned by for-profit corporations.
Go ahead.
It says the largest of which are Core Civic and the GEO Group.
Right. So it says the GEO Group and Core Civic have sued states. They have sued states concerning the contract which these states went into league with them, all right, to basically what? To keep a certain percentage of people in prison that they may make what? But they can make their profit through the finances in which I guess they're giving the state something back in return. Everybody rubbing each other back or whatever.
Everybody trying to profit.
Yeah, everybody profiting, so the state gets something out of, also steady having people in prison. That's why you see new laws every day. All right, every time they're coming out with new laws, tickets, and warrants and different things to what? Always have our people recycling through the jail system. And that's why when you do go to jail, you stuck in the system. It's so hard to get out, to clear your name and go through so many loopholes, because it's designed to keep you in prison, because it's designed for these government and federal officials and states to win. Go ahead.
But it's like I forgot what I was about to say. But anyways, the point you just made, man, it don't take nothing based on these different laws, it don't take nothing for you to get in there. But once you get out, it's impossible for you to
get out the system. That's why and then you just wonder why, look at the migrants getting locked up and put in certain places. That's to run the numbers up. Because we don't really know if they really extraditing them to somewhere else. We just see them going to jail.
Yeah.
They'll put an airplane in the place. We don't know if they're on there. But generally that's to get the numbers up. But those migrants are mainly you northern tribes. All right, which is still a prison against you Israelites. still what? Imprisoning Israelites. That's why it says the Lord people is robbing sparrow, man.
Because that's the main goal, to keep the people of Israel down.
Exactly. Go ahead, keep reading that.
It says they are for a prey and none deliver it.
Yeah, see, we for a prey and none deliver it. All right, it says we have watched for a nation that could not save us, man. In Lamentation 4:17. All right, and it's gonna say, I get that. It's gonna say they hunt our steps. So part of taking us to jail is to hunt our steps, man. Is they sit in lurking places. You got state troopers sitting all on the interstate hiding in bushes. I done seen them hiding in bushes using radar guns to catch people speeding and tickets. It ain't just for the money. Everything is designed for the money, but then when you don't want to pay the money, they want to put you in jail. The whole goal is to put you in jail because they benefit more having you in jail than really having you on the land working, because they got to pay you, jobs to work. But once you become a slave, a prison inmate, you have lost all your rights, which you don't have rights. We don't got rights now. All right, but when you are inmate, you got no rights to nothing. You don't got no rights to when you eat, sleep, move, work, shit, fuck, nothing, man.
It don't do nothing but make you a legal slave.
Yeah, now you a legal slave, right? Because it's like the people that's working are like illegal slaves.
Yeah.
Right?
They still a slave.
They still a
we
slave.
Can't just freely do them anything.
Yeah, we can't do them nothing.
But since they didn't wrong, they went against the law. Okay, now you in prison.
Yeah.
All rules are out for you.
That's right. Get finish 23. Yeah, finish that out. Get 23, and then get Lamentation 4:17. I'm gonna put this real quick in Wisdom of Solomon. Go ahead.
It says, and none deliver it for a spoil, and none say it restored.
Yeah, so they don't let us go. They don't. We're gonna bring out in Exodus how Moses kept on pleading with Pharaoh to what? Just let us go, man. All right, we already poor, we already oppressed, we already low, we already in the ghettos, we already barely got anything. But though they further oppressing us by sending us in this prison industrial complex that's a global hustle, man. And listen, that when you look around the world, this is facts. There are more prisons in America than there is around the whole entire earth, man. You can look that up.
But there's more what in America also? More Israelites.
Big business, yeah. They got Israelites everywhere.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, generalizing. Okay, this is where like a lot of our people are. Yep. So, of course they're gonna have the most prisons.
Yeah.
But you got it.
Yeah, now a lot of our people are here because Israelites are as the sand in the sea. Just to, make that point with the brother. But I understand what he's saying. Yeah. All right. The mass majority of these people here in America are Israelites.
That's what
right? Just in general. And then you see them lock up a lot of these Edomites and, these different nations. That be Jakes. That be Jakes. You see, an Eminem looking Israelite in there with tattoos. That's fucking Jake, man. For the most part. All right. But go ahead.
Verse 23, it says, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? So who gonna give ear to this and understand that what these people doing is against your humanity, man? It's inhumane. And then when you look at these jail systems, you wonder why they had the inmates that escaped from here. When they escaped out of here, the things that they were saying, they weren't lying, man. That place is the water green. It's all kind of, they killing them in there. It's inhumane inside of these prison houses, man. All right. I'll even go one further, because America is a prison. It's inhumane to live in America. Do not they give the people GMOs to live. All that's a prison, man. We're in a prison in a food and agriculture sector. We're in a prison in the water that got fluoride. We imprisoned in the air. The air got chemtrails. All right, so everything is in prison. We're snared, man. Go ahead. Even with the you look at the schools, man.
The schools too.
The schools are built exactly
Indoctrinated.
like prisons.
And exactly, they got air
The school
conditioners
buses,
on. Beautiful.
everything
Yes, bro.
dealing with the schools is a prison.
It's a prison.
Brother, because I done seen this on TikTok and multiple different platforms, when you compare the prison and the school side by side, man, it's no different.
It's the same exact
It's the
thing.
same thing.
Yeah, everything is etched and designed in a prison-like format.
Exactly.
Even houses,
Instead of the bars, they got doors.
they got doors.
Like it's the same concept.
Yeah,
But you got it.
everything is in a prison-like format.
Man.
These even the
apartments.
sections we live in, the apartments,
Yeah.
is like room for room, and even the sectors in where we live at is called wards. 7th ward,
Yeah.
8th ward,
That's a good one.
9th ward. Like, you know,
Yeah.
and it, you know,
Prison made.
it's a prison-like format laid out. So everything is to what? Imprison you, man. All right? And then in prison, they got something called medical, or you know, it's time where you go to the sick call. It's called sick call, but that's just like Walgreens,
Yeah.
right? They gonna give you prescription drugs
Yeah.
while you in there to keep you drugged up. Which drugs is a prison, man. All right, is an imprisonment of your mind to what? Psychologically stupefy you, dumb you down. All right, we already know the food in prisoners. All right,
What they
so
got in it, the drugs.
they got drugs in it, man, and it's led by these people. All right, who these 3-letter people, FDA. All right, and you know these other people that the Food Drug Administration and particular people. All right, to what? To constantly oppress you. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2, and 10. I'm gonna jump at 1. 6. I'm gonna jump to 1. Well, 6, and then I'm gonna move around a little bit. It says, "Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth." All right, they've been getting by us, though it be by means, though it be by every way of evil means. All right, since we've been here, you see, they commune with themselves evilly and privily to what? To constantly what? Keep us contained, man. All right, in prison houses. Even the stadiums, the coliseums, when you get in there, you gotta walk in a certain line. You gotta sit side by side. Like it's all that Rome-like format is all prison, man. All right, a prison cage, just like you in a cage or circle. The circus, same thing, man. All right. It says, let me jump around a little bit. I'm gonna read down. It says, "Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ornaments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this." This the point. "Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age." And that oppression come on many levels, because like the brother said, they get our children by the schools, by the hospitals. You know, all of them like the same thing. The jail is freezing cold in there. All right. You know, is all the same like formats. It says, "Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth." And we're feeble. So they use their strength of the law of the, you know, the legislative system, the judicial system to what? Keep us oppressed, man. Bringing up new laws to what? And keep us in prison, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
You want the Lamentations?
Yeah, you give me the Lamentations.
This Lamentations 4 and 17. Starting at 17. It says, "As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain hope.
Yeah.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us."
So if they can't save us, what they doing? They killing us.
Come.
So when our people do watch after these people, the whole, man, when you come outside, the whole America, the design thing, the whole design of it is to basically get further into their system. All right, if you run a red light, if you do this law, if you speed, if you do, it's like everything is against you. For them to what? Further open. They want to take your little rights you got, if there is any, and make them what? To where you just a freak. You just got no rights at all. All right?
Okay, but that's what every single thing do.
Everything.
Okay? They even with this the thing as simple as fishing, right? We were just discussing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with fishing, you have to have a license to fish. There's certain fish you can't even catch in a day.
That's permits.
So it's, yeah, right.
Yep.
So it's just the whole system is even with driving your car.
Yeah.
Brother, you gotta go get it registered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You can't go over a certain speed in the car. Like it's
Or they
all,
gonna take you to jail.
yeah, it's all regulations for the imprison you, man.
Yeah, everything.
You do anything wrong with any situation, it's to imprison you.
Yeah, and there's so many rules and laws, so we can't even count them. We don't even know most of them.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just like, oh, that's on you to not know them. Even if you know all of them, it's still loopholes that still get you and trapped. So we like, man, the hell with it, man. We just behind enemy lines. And again, just to double back down to these private prison owners, all right, suing the states for the reduced prison population. That's why you see them fabricating crime. All right, say, oh, this crime, they got the National Guards, or we gonna go to Chicago, we gonna go to these different places, we gonna go to New Orleans, and we personally, when we live here, we know the crime is down. But they're coming here and basically fabricating crime is irate, is everything is going on, so they can what? Imprison you, man.
Bro, we stay here. But
Yeah,
we
we
don't
stay
see
here.
none of the things that they're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you got it.
Now we know in this New Orleans is very, very small. We not like bigger states, man.
Yeah.
All right, you down there, all these places, our next city is 5 minutes. Our city not 40, 50 minutes away. We go from city to city. Within 20 minutes, we'll cover all the cities of all the surrounding areas of New Orleans, Metairie, Kenner. That's
West
all
Bank,
of them.
everything.
The West Bank, everything.
That
all
covers
right?
everything.
20 minutes cover everything. And everybody know damn near everybody. So we're very familiar with the crime rate and what's actually happening.
Yeah.
All right, they fabricate numbers and different things to what? Put you people in prison cells. But part of that, our curses was the what? Pharaoh wasn't gonna want to let us go, man. All right, you finishing that? They got 18.
They got
Finish that up, yeah, and then we'll get that Exodus. Go ahead.
Verse 18 is Lamentations 4:18. It says, "They hunt our steps."
Yep, they what?
They hunt our steps.
Yeah, to kill us, and ultimately to make us what? More rooted slaves, man. Go ahead.
What we just said, it says that we cannot go in our streets.
Yeah, we can't if we grow food, they gonna label us terrorists. It's like, it don't matter. They gonna come take you to jail, man. They threaten you with the jail talk, all right, or prison, which Jake know when you get in there, it's morally humane. You don't even have a right to piss, pee, shower. We know it's all kind of homosexuality. It's off. So they know, like, look, they're not going. It's a fear tactic that the wicked use to, keep our people from out. To make our people pay the dividends or the money that we don't have, man. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, our end is near.
Yep.
Our days are fulfilled.
Yeah.
For our end is coming.
Yeah, see, the end is coming, all right, for y'all hunting us and doing these different things, because y'all shy. He gonna relieve us, all right, of our stress, the hell we've been through, man. The days are coming, man. Go ahead.
Because in the same chapter, when you go all the way down to 22, it tells us that this is our last captivity.
Yeah.
Okay? So that day is coming. This based off this precept, because it said, y'all hunt our stuff, that's how we know we're closer to our salvation. What you got?
Yep. This is
Still got the Exodus.
This is Isaiah 51:14. It says the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in a pit. In America, it's just like Europe at that time, that bottomless pit. But a pit is likened unto a land. All right, this America is that land of that pit, that snare, that got all the what? The traps, the snares, the holes of the wicked. All right, it's nothing different than the time in Rome and these other captivities. America, Babylon is that new pit, man. All right, that jailhouse. It says, knowing that his bread should fail. So the captive exile, that's Israel from when we've been exiled from our homeland, going to 78 AD, from where we've been running when we ran into Africa. Then we came on what? Over here. They still was after us. They brought us to the Atlantic slave trade, brought us over into America where we currently at. But we hasten that we may be loose from what? Under the hands of our oppressor. We need to get loose. We're screaming, you and like-minded brothers of myself, all right, and other brothers around the globe that are the elect of the Heavenly Father. We're crying to be loose out of this prison, man. All right? Because we have no assurance of our life as we come out here, man. We don't know what the hell. Today, we could be going to work, serving the Lord with our family. Tomorrow, we could be in Angola for life, man. By accident. Even if something accidental happened, we could just go to jail for life, man. You know?
We could go to jail for life because they thought it was us.
They thought it was a mistaken identity.
Like, it's that bad, bro. Okay? We can go out, bro. We could go to the store, leave the store, and somebody just had came and robbed the store.
With a black... jacket on.
Both us had a black jacket on.
Oh, yeah.
And they go off for just that.
Yeah. With no evidence, no anything else, they just convict you illegally.
You match the description.
Yeah. We have no assurance of our life at this point, man. That's in Deuteronomy 28 and maybe 64, somewhere down there, somewhere in 60 or 40. It's somewhere in there. This is Isaiah 51 and 42. Isaiah 51 and 14 in NLT. Soon all you captives will be released. Imprisonment, starvation, and debt will not be your fate. You see? Imprisonment. Right? Imprisonment.
66.
Go ahead, brother.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 66. It says, in 66 it says, and thy life.
Oh, that's 65.
Verse 65 it says, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease.
See? We can't find no ease. We got to worry about not breaking the laws. We don't even know the laws. You know, like, it's like, come on, bro. That's why we be like, Lord, how long? You know? We throw the curses up on Babylon that the Lord may take this devil out of power. Go ahead, Art.
It says, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
We can't our goings in any way, man. Alright? We can't rest here. It says, come up out of, for this is not your rest, man. Go ahead.
It says, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
Yeah, see, our spirits are compressed with the way we gotta walk around Babylon. You know how we gotta go about to live and survive. And the men that do right, all right, we really in a target, all right, because we're the ones that's going against this system and calling it out, all right. So we really at danger, you know. But the Lord, you know, angels are camping around him that film, and we gonna do this because we have more protection than those who go along with the system, man.
Yeah.
All right. You see? Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 66, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
See? Our life is hanging in doubt before us, man. Because
not we gonna make it back inside.
It's gonna say it.
It says, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life.
We don't got no assurance of our life. What may be on tomorrow, what may happen. But we understand the Lord is in total control of that, but we also know we're in the hands of our enemy. See that? You know? And he can overthrow us for anything, man. Give me Isaiah 61 and 1. Go ahead, make your point.
That's why the Lord tell us to agree with this man.
Yeah, and get out the way.
And get out the way while we in his way, man.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 61 and verse 1. It said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, he has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Now, who are the captives? Proclaiming liberty is to set them free through this word are the captive. The captive exile hastening to be loose. Though we are they that been running, but we've been running from our homeland forever. Brother, we way in the west, the north country, in a prison over here, man. Ever since we left Israel, you know, our homeland, Jerusalem, our days have been sorrow, man. Sorrowful, man. All right, because we have been captive in other men's lands, brother, since we left, man.
Yeah.
You ain't tired of being a slave? This don't plague your mind? Man, we tired of being enslaved, man. Go ahead, all right.
It says, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound.
So this the opening of the prisons to them that are bound. And this with this word, you know, it say you shall know the word and the word will set you free. But because we still in prison. All right? But this word is to proclaim liberty to us, to prison to them that are bound. We're bound. That's why Paul said, though yet I suffer bounds, the word of the Lord is not bound. So though yet we be in prison, all right, or in this prison house, or in even these bodies are prisons. You know? The flesh is working against our spirit, man. Everything is against us, man. We are bound on every side. All right? These chains of darkness, that's what they're called. All right, so the bodies is oppressing us, and they not helping the cause out, because what? They further oppress the body. Tattoos, drugs, you know, food, different things. That's what? That even making us be more bound, man. That's why we're the opening of the prisons to them that are bound, and the ones that's controlling these prisons are this. This is Isaiah 14 and 16 and 17. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms? That's talking about Esau, Edom. All right? It says, that made the world a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, because this chapter, it's saying was because this is after he's been taken out the way.
Yeah, after he's been out the way. But he was the warden in the prison house. Because that's who controlled him. A madman, a warden in the prison house. Go ahead. My bad, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, my bad, bro. It says that open not the houses of the prisoners. But you just read right there, you know, that what? The opening to the prison to them that are bound. All right? And this likened it to Pharaoh. That's why the Lord likened America to Egypt, Sodom and Egypt. Because what? It covers the same ways of those that was over us in Egypt, which, you know, obviously, go ahead, you can bring it out. And you got it. Yep.
Yeah. This Exodus 20, and I'm gonna start from the top. It says, and the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Okay, but what was it? Said it's called Egypt, the house of bondage. But what is this? The modern day Egypt.
That's it.
Okay, so we're nothing but we ain't just like that was the house of bondage. America is another house of bondage, bro.
Yeah, we subject to the hands of the Egyptians and the Syrians. We under the rod of their hand, man. All right.
Yeah, and I had this word bondage. What did it say? It said a legal condition of a serf or a slave. Okay, so we're slaves here, man.
Yeah, and our oppressor slaves. Let me get that one. All right. Get that Exodus. Where it say, where it say, let my people go. This is
this.
Oh, go ahead.
You got it.
Now you
cause you done jump around.
Let me get that. I know it's in Zechariah. That's why Job said, look, the prison, the rest, they hear not the voice of the oppressor, man, because we are all ensnared in this man's hand, man. This is Zechariah, my bad, bro. I know it's in Zechariah. Go ahead with that out till I find it, my bad.
This Exodus 10. I'm gonna start at 2.
Start at 1.
I'm gonna start at 1. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, and the heart of his servants, that I might shew my signs before him.
So the Lord was lifting back. Oh, this is Zechariah 11:5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, man. All right, we're being slayed, and these people is not taking accountability on what they doing us, man. All right. It says, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So we were sold on those slave ships, and these different avenues of bargaining, and went up for lots. All right, which the prisoners get shipped off and given it to other private owners, because they go through this. Sometimes you go through different jail. All right, if you did harsh crimes, you'll go to that jail. If you did a moderate crime, you'll be under this prison owner. All right, it's big business. You see, go ahead.
When you first get arrested, you get placed in a holding cell. Then you get shipped to the jail. Okay, like you were saying, it's just they shipping. It's the same thing.
Yup, you got the city jails, the country jails. Then you got the far off jails, to where once you there, it's just like you forgotten about. They just executing harsh punishment on you, man.
Once you get shipped out there, that's just your living place at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, these private prison owners, they're extorting the state by way of the government. We don't even know who they is, just like we don't know who the IRS is. No, they said an Internal Revenue Service. Who in the hell own that?
Bro, listen, who you ever heard say I work for the IRS?
I ain't never heard about it for that, bro.
Like, who are these?
We don't know who they are. They send it in the mail, and it's like everybody just say we don't fuck around with them.
Yeah.
Who are they? Right? Or you just paying to a bot? You just giving your money to a machine? And all they come to do is extort. And be like, you got to this deadline to pay. All right? It's bribery, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this back in Exodus 10. Start at 1 again. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, and the heart of his servants, that I might shew my signs before him.
Yep. So the Lord wanted Pharaoh to harden his heart, all right, because he wanted to show the signs. So the Lord wants this devil to, keep us in these prison houses and do these different things, because the Lord won't get the glory when he ultimately release us free, man. Make us free.
Yeah, which is why he allowing this devil to praise himself so high.
He who will now will let it until what? Yeah, he be putting out of the way. Yeah, so he letting him oppress us with and really that's the Lord, because the powers that be are ordained of the Most High.
What it says? It says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Yep.
Okay, so everything this devil doing, he's been allowed to do it.
Yeah, he's allowed it. The time, but go ahead, brother.
Verse 2.
Nah, you don't gotta work. Go to 3.
Verse 3, it says, and Moses and Aaron came unto Pharaoh, and said unto him, thus said the Lord God of the Hebrews,
Yahweh.
It says, how long wilt thou refuse to humble thyself before me? Question mark. Let my people go, that they may serve me.
Yeah, let us go, man. All right? And you got Jakes in the system. They still Israelites. All right? They don't serve the Lord. We get it. But they're Israelites. So, like, hey, man, look, let my people go, man. Chiefly the elect. The elect gonna be let go, because wisdom gonna pry us away from this man's hands. All right, you ain't gonna be able to imprison those who fear the Lord, because we are prisoners of righteousness. So we can't be prisoners of wickedness. All right, those who are prisoners of wickedness are those that are stubborn and hard-hearted against the Lord. You see, the men of the Lord will get thrown in prison, but it'll be for righteousness' sake, and the Lord will protect them. But a lot of these jakes deserve prison. Don't get it wrong, but that don't mean that what this devil is doing is right.
Right.
All right, go ahead, brother. Jump to 8. Jump to 8 to 11.
This verse 8, Exodus 10 and 8. It says, and Moses and Aaron were brought again unto Pharaoh, and said unto them, go serve. And he said unto them, Salaki, go serve the Lord your God. But who are they that shall go?
Right, so as the Lord was putting locusts and different things, and brothers could go read the account when they won't, and the Lord was putting pressure on them, Pharaoh had got to the point of like, all right, y'all go, Moses and you, y'all could go serve y'all God, but he said, who are they that shall go with you? Right? Now go.
Verse 9. It says, and Moses says, we will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters, with our flocks and with our herds will we go. For we must hold a feast unto the Lord.
He said we're going to go with our young and our old, but didn't it say they oppress, they didn't reverence the old or the young? So they're like, nah, we locking everybody up. Do not they lock up a young man and try him as an adult?
Yes.
Yes, so they like, look, the thing about the prison industrial complex, it don't have no picks and chooses. You could go to jail at fucking 5 years old, man.
Yeah.
9.
It's happening.
It's happening, man. All right. So they taking the old and the young. They're like, no, we not letting them go either. We trying them as adults, man, giving them 100 years and shit. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10, it says, and he said unto them, let the Lord be so with you, as I will let you go, and your little ones. Look to it, for evil is before you.
Right. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna do what you said, but go ahead.
It says, not so. Go now, ye that are men, and serve the Lord, for that ye did desire. And they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence.
Nah, okay, so they were driven out before his presence. Now jump to 18, bro.
Verse 18. It reads, and
20. Go to 20.
Verse 20. It says, but the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go.
Now you were just saying go. Now you say hard and hard. Say, man, we ain't letting them go, man. So this devil gonna hunt our steps, because Pharaoh didn't go to all the chariots or everything after he let us go, and we went in the wilderness to serve the Lord. When you go read the account, Pharaoh got his armies and started chasing behind us.
Yeah.
That was part of the Red Sea opening. And that, that's because he was like, hell with that. We ain't letting them go.
Yeah, that was part of our great deliverance.
Yes. So in order to be delivered up out of here, the Lord got to open the gates to the bound or to the prisoners, man.
Or else we won't be free, man.
Yeah. Unless we're going to be stuck in bondage forever.
Yeah.
You see? So, again, it's much more to go into. All right? But the private prison industry is generally more often the defendants in lawsuits filed by advocates, inmates, and their families who allege mistreatment, poor condition, and civil rights violations. So that's what's going on in these private prisons, man. All right? Get Job 15 and 34. So the Lord got to, in order for us to seek immunity from the Lord, man, the Lord got to intervene and prize and rip us out of the hands of the wicked. Because they're not going to let us go, brother. They're going to further oppress us, and they're going to, in all aspects, they're going to take us down. You get that in NLT too after you read it.
Yeah. This Job 15 and 34. It says, you want to just read it straight in the NLT?
Read it regular in KJV.
It says, for the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacle of bribery.
Yeah, see, these private prison owners, they bribery. All right, they using usury, you know, for the percentage that the states owe them, but the states went in the league with them, so they can't default on those payments, man. All right, so they gotta what? They gotta lock more people up. So it's gonna be a plethora or influx of people going to jail soon because they need to raise those numbers up. Or like the private prison owners, the man said, somebody gotta pay for this. Y'all gonna either just pay us for not locking people up, or y'all gonna start locking people up. And more than likely, they're gonna just start locking you up for nothing. Right? Because when martial law is in effect, all laws is out the window. And we're about to enter into the phase of martial law. All right, we really in a soft stage to where you ain't gonna have no more rights. So you're gonna just be put in FEMA camp and prison houses. And another thing with these prison houses, all right, though they have FEMA camps around America, these prison houses can be easily transferred into a FEMA house.
Yes.
It's already a lockdown place, man. If they could change Walmart into a FEMA house, all right, you know, FEMA houses, then so the jail's already set up. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of these different buildings and corporations gonna be turned into that, man.
Yeah, exactly.
The stores, the damn apartment buildings, the schools, all that shit, man.
Because they already prison houses.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Art.
I'm gonna get in the NLT. It says, for the godliness are barren. Their homes enriched through robbery will burn.
Will burn. So that's why the Lord gonna smoke this place out with 200 million missiles, man, and fire and brimstone to overthrow this place, man. That we may be released out of the prison of Satan, man, in hell. All right. So we just pray that the Lord, you know, allows to let us go, man, and hopefully we don't fall victim to this reduced prison population, because hey, they gonna start taking you to jail for nothing. But if it be so, when we serve the Lord, and the Lord was with it, so he'll also protect us. So that's all I had, brother. So I don't want to you know, this lesson was edifying to the whole elect and those that cleave to the body. So with that, we want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles who agree millstone, and salutation to the Akam that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To the next time, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Play it one more time.
This right here tripped me out. There are owners of private prisons that are suing the states that they are contracted to put people in prison in right now in this country. Let me say that again now. There are owners of private prisons that have been contracted by the states to put their prison in that state and put people in prison that are suing those states because they promised them a certain amount of occupancy. And since they've changed some of their laws to be more lenient on locking people up, which has reduced the population in the prison, and now they suing them for that makeup because they promised them more people than they got. This is how much of a business putting people in jail is. That because they operating at 50% and y'all promised me 75, 80%, I can sue y'all now because y'all ain't locking up enough people. Yeah, because y'all reduced and changed some of y'all laws, so y'all not locking people up for simple shit no more, like y'all was.
Right.
Now, our jails ain't as full, we not making as much money. So either y'all gonna have to pay me the money that y'all, the difference, or y'all gotta lock some more people up. And the states can't afford to pay them out of the pocket trade, so now they in court going back and forth right now over this. Like, yo, this is crazy. This is how much of a commodity and how much of a business it is to lock people up in America. Because, you know, back in the day, when they was getting 100 a day, it's probably more than that now, 200 a day or whatever for each prisoner. But, yeah, you know, you promised me when I set this prison up, I was going to be at 80%, 75, 80% occupancy. And now I've been operating at 50%. I'm losing money. Now, y'all got to do something. Something got to change. Y'all got to lock some of these cats up, or y'all going to have to pay me. So, like, that's crazy. Like, how is putting people in the jail just become a business? I thought jail was supposed to be a deterrent for people not to do crime. So if everybody just stopped doing crime, then what's supposed to happen then? Now, that's going to be a problem, huh?
Yeah. Hurt.
Really? Crazy. This is insane. Insane, yeah. Like, when I read that, I couldn't believe it. Like, how you suing people because they ain't bringing up people to your jail?
That's a large number, too.
large number. Yeah. The jail's supposed to stay 80% full. Yeah. Keep them in here. Lock them up.
80%.
Yeah. That's how you can make their money. That's the revenue, baby. The number's at the top. I gotta reach this number. So I need this amount of capacity to reach that number. 50 won't do it. I got too many empty cells in here, baby. I need beds gotta be filled, baby. I got beds that need to be filled, baby. Come on now.
Like a hotel.
Hey, like the hotel, just exactly like a hotel. Who are you talking about? The same amount.
Wow.
Come on now. And they, like I said, they in court right now trying to get that paper.